Good evening. Welcome to the Professor Maima Show. Hope you're doing well wherever you're watching me from all over the world. Hope your day has been good on this day. First of all, I want to send my condolences to the Kenyans who have lost their lives in the river, it's called River Catastrophe there in Nakuru. I want to send my condolences, and also for the survivors, I want to pray to God for their quick recovery. There's a lot of rain here in Kenya, flooding and disasters like the one which has happened today in Kenya in a place called Mai Mahiu. So I want to pray to God for their quick recovery. So today, I want to read to you Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10, which reads, today is the Bible reading, it reads, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my victorious right hand." So you should not fear. You see, sometimes you have fear. Here I'm talking to the young people of today, more so the young women and the men who have finished college or even high school. From 4 years you have high school or college. You don't know what to do next, but you have fear of the future. God is telling you, don't have fear. Whatever you are thinking in your mind, just implement it. Maybe you have finished college and you have a desire to go outside Kenya and maybe pursue further degrees or even do a job outside Kenya. And you have done your research, you have found people who can take you, good people who can take you outside there. Yeah, just do it. Don't fear. You are a young person, your parents are telling you to take you for driving classes, but you are afraid of cars. Don't fear. You start. Even that rally driver was not born driving a car. Those big rally drivers who drive cars at very high speed, they started from somewhere. Someone taught them. You have a business idea, you want to start it, but you are fearing, oh, what will people say? I'm educated, I've gone to school, people see me selling tomatoes on the road. No, you are feeding your children, you are feeding yourself. Don't fear. Don't worry what people say. People always have this fear of tomorrow. You've been living with your parents, maybe you're a young woman, you're 30, you met a nice young man, he wants to make you his wife, but you are fearing, oh, how would the life be, because you have been staying too much with your parents or family members. Just take a leap of faith. As long as the man has a house, has properties, is a reasonable man, is not a violent man. A man, when you sit down to talk, he listens to your ideas, you debate issues, you respect him, he respects you. Don't fear. Give the young man a chance. You have lost a job today. You don't know how you're going to pay your rent, how your children are going to eat. Don't fear. Pray, and then you find an idea, you find a solution. You find maybe that person who can help you. You know, there's some people, when you start doing well, you forget them. But those people can help you in future. I know of a friend. He was working in a company, then he got promoted, and then there used to be a mechanic. So that mechanic after all disappeared. So he used to be a mechanic in a big company. So this guy grew, went up the ranks, had money, but now got fired one day, had taken loans, they came for his cars, for his houses. So the guy was back to zero. Now the rent is due, he cannot even pay the rent, the children cannot go to school. Then as he was walking, he meets this guy in a big car, hooting at him. We wonder who's hooting. Oh, he meets that man, the man who used to be a mechanic in that company. That mechanic had left that place, gone and started his own place. It grew, became a garage of, I call them the German machines. So he made it, he had contacts, he opened another one, he opened a hotel for the wife. So this former mechanic, let's call him Tim, became so big. So this guy was suffering, let's call him Mike. Meets Tim the mechanic. So Tim hears his story, then calls him back another day and offers him a job in one of his garages as it's called, I don't know, the people who keep records. People who do finances there, financial record keeper. And the guy now was able to pay his rent, was able to look after his children. You see, that's why I'm saying don't fear. So I'm repeating the verse, Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. Fear not, for I'm with you. That's God is telling you, He'll always be with you. Be not dismayed, for I'm your God. I'll strengthen you, I'll help you, I'll uphold you with your victorious right hand. With my victorious right hand. So God said, you don't fear. And sometimes you may get a job outside Kenya. You have your passport, but you're afraid of skies. You've never been in a plane. The only time I've seen a plane is on television. Or that small toy plane that you used to play with when you were young. As I was saying, maybe you're afraid to fly. You should not fear. You should get onto that plane, get to your destination, and fulfill your destiny. Get that job, earn money, help your relatives, your parents, and invest in land, buy a big property, invest in anything you want to invest in. That's what I'm saying, don't fear. That's what I'm talking about, Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. Fear not, for I'm with you. Be not dismayed, for I'm your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my victorious right hand. So God will always protect you in any instance. Like the story of that Mike and Tim the mechanic. Mike lost his job. He did not know what to do. His house is about to be closed by the landlord. His children have been chased out of school. So he didn't know. But by fate, he met Tim. They were good friends when Tim used to work in that company, but it was a low level. Now he owns garages, companies, employs Mike. So even with these scriptures, teachers, I don't look down on people. Because God uses people to take you to the next level. You may think you have it all, but God knows everything. God will guide you in the right way. So don't always fear. Always have Be brave, because God is with you in any situation. Don't fear. Always have trust in God. I always say, if you have problems, do not panic. Just take your time. Think about it. You pray. You strategize. You always find a solution. There's always a solution under the sun. That's why you're being told not to fear. When you find a solution to a problem, just know God is guiding you the right way. You're finding your destiny. Everyone has a destiny. Everyone has a purpose. You see, everyone has a purpose, but you see now the problem is this. Most people are distracted by the luxuries of the world, bad friends, jealous people. So you need first of all to know your purpose and destiny. That's how the Bible verse is saying, do not fear. Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. Fear not, for I'm with you. God is always with you. I'm your God. God is always there. I will strengthen you. You always get strength when you are in times of weakness. When you feel you can't move a next step, God says, I'll strengthen you, I'll give you strength, I'll give you hope. And then I'll help you. I'll uphold you with my victorious right hand. With God, you'll always be victorious. No matter what the situation, as long as you have faith in God, you trust God will take you, show you the right way, to find a solution. People sometimes they go and commit suicide because they have lost their faith, first of all, in God and in themselves. You need to have faith in God, in yourself, and in your skills and capabilities. And whatever happens, you'll overcome. That's why this Bible verse is telling us we should not fear. Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. When you read it, it gives you courage that you should not fear. You should not care what people say. Hold on to your destiny, your purpose, and feel strong. Whether you are a man or a woman, feel strong in yourself. Don't fear anyone. Don't fear any situation. Because these situations are temporary. But good things will last. You see, bad times are short, good times are longer. That's the way it always is and will always be. So don't fear. Always have faith in yourself, faith in your purpose, faith in your talents and skills. Yes. So always keep strong. And you have said, have faith in God, in your skills and in your talents, in your abilities. Because what's important is faith in God, in yourself, and in whatever you do, your purpose. Because God, having faith in God will lead you to your purpose, and your skills and talent will enable you to achieve that purpose. So if you like what you have heard today, this is the Professor Maima Show. Send something on that mobile number down there, +254 769 729 327. I repeat again, +254 769 729 327. And as I always say, Bwaheri kuonana Bwaheri.